All right, today's the day. The time is when you're watching this, and this is an Awaken Chaos Era video. All right, let's talk about 10-8 and how to cheese the balls. Let's get right into it, all right? The team doesn't matter. Whatever team that you're using right now to get you to that 10 level, 10-8 balls, use it. Don't pay attention to my team. My teams matter not. They suck. You might see them fail 1 or 2 times before we get to where we need to get to. That's not how you cheese the balls. What you need to do to cheese the balls is the spell Water Prison. Remember, Water Prison is what is needed to cheese the balls. Everything else is your preference, but Water Prison is your thing to cheese the balls. Or if you have a hero that could remove positive effects. If you got a hero that can remove positive effects, that also work. So, those are your 2 things to cheese the balls. Remove positive effect on enemies and Water Prison. Those 2 things, if you have them, the boss is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You just need a team that could do a lot of damage, right? A team that could do lots of damage. If you notice, for some reason, Cyrus have her ultimate don't trigger. They cut her ultimate smooth up off. I could use that Joker all day long. Well, in this stage, all day long, and it would never do her cutscene. Never do her cutscene. Once again, we're just trying to get to these bosses right here. It's best to kind of manual because the auto use all. I mean, it is good auto. I mean, good AI, but it uses everything up front, and you need to save that spell until the boss does his.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
All right, we killed 2. We're happy. Let's do this, and so we have some energy going in. Let's do this. So we can kill somebody quickly. Counter. Alright, our spells are up, so we're not really concerned anymore. We just gotta take down these jabronis. In case you haven't gotten here yet, the reason why the boss on 10-8 is so difficult is because when you hit him with a kill blow, he starts doing that Hulk Hogan thing where and then he gets back up every friggin' time. You know how Hulk Hogan had to do it like 3 times in a round? He does the same thing. So, if you go over to the eye, you can see that his spell, here's the boss. It says, health cannot drop below 1%. Upon taking a massive damage, grant 4 stacks of death immunity. 4 stacks. So he goes 4, basically 4, you have to kill him 4 times, 5 times. Honestly, just 6, because you gotta kill him initially, then the stat goes up, then you gotta kill him 4 more times for it to go down. And that's what makes him so difficult and make him so hard to kill. And once he goes below 50%, his basic attack right here says he shields and he swaps his basic attack and ultimate ability. So now every round he can just use his ultimate ability, because his ultimate ability is now his basic attack. So let's go with it. So, first thing I want to do is defense down. Got it. Then we want to curse him. We need Azrina to land at least 4 friggin' ignite on the boss. Doing so will put us in a great position because he's going to be taking a massive... So I told you before, her ultimate is not going to show. They're gonna hit. They're just shield up right now. Exactly. That's perfect. Because every damage we do, get added to him on this the final round. So the more damage we could do, the better.
Relax, or this will hurt a lot.
It's time for his ultimate ability to come up. Oh, He's gonna drop down to about 20%, and this is where it gets.
Fire and flame.
And this is where life gets real bad. Now you see he's at 1%, right? This is perfect. You see this right here? This is his thing where his immunity is up and you can't kill him. That's why I was glad when Flames hit, because now he's at that point. This is where this spell, watch this. This spell, go here. And he's now dead, because now I can just hit him one time and he's gone. And that's how you cheese. That's how you cheese the 10-8 boss. Got it? Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk. Now that we know how to cheese that, let's talk heroes that you also need to build. We went over the 4 that I think that you need to build for Topa. Let's get you a secret hero that you never paid attention to. That the game never paid attention to. I'm going to show you why the game never paid attention to it. So when you go in the index, for those who don't know, you go in the index, you can go right here into search. Underneath the search, you can find all the heroes that does or do what you want them to do. You can find the one that do attack up, crit rate, true damage, immunity, those who do negative effect, and right below it, those who do things like remove negative effects. So negative effect removed, right? Pretty boss, right? I like this guy right here. Love this guy right here. I do have 2. I will build him, but once again, I don't want to build everything at one time. I want to make sure that my resource is being efficient. So therefore, although I like him, reason why I like him is once you get him skilled up, he removes 1 negative effect from all team members when he gets attacked. That's a cleanse. That's a cleanse every time he gets attacked. Of course, the way around that is not to hit him. But he also have this right here where he gives your team invincibility for 1 turn. So if you have him go last, you go have your team, especially in the boss stages, you have your team go first, do as much damage as you possibly can, and then boom, you hit him with his high ground, and then no matter what, you just sit there while they try to attack everybody on your team, but they can't do nothing. So he's a pretty good dude. But one thing you notice here, right, that there's a person missing. It's a little bitty no good. That name of Epic. I think this only goes to Epic. This only goes to like Epic, and that's it. I don't know why, but they only do Epic heroes here. They should include all the heroes, because the real reason I say that is show you a hero that you definitely need to think about. You may summon her a lot and never think twice about her. And that is Mary, an elite hero. This hero, let's start from jump. Ready? Remove a negative effect from all team members at the start of a turn. Every time she takes a turn, she take off a negative effect. Well, every 3 rounds, right? But once you get her ascended, the removal target also healed by 5% of max HP. Same thing. Her skill 1, nothing to write home about. Just stun. Yay. Her skill 2, grant a bonus turn to a team member, as well as damage up and immunity for 1 turn. And her skill ultimate is remove another negative effect on all team members and grant invincibility, just like the bear guy, for 1 turn. Let's say invisibility to all team members for 2 turns. So 2 turns invincibility. They could take 1 damage and they'll be good to go. Pretty damn good in my book. So if you have Mary, you've been getting a lot of Marys, don't look at her as, well, she's not a Nat 5 or elite or a legendary hero. She, as an elite hero, is very deadly in this game, and I would highly advise that you build her. The next hero that you, Zatlux, is needed to be built. Zatlux need to be built, and the game tells you to build Zatlux. And the reason why I tell you to build Zatlux is because Zatlux has the ability to do a vicious clear. So you want, see, look at this gear. This is a 6-star legendary gear. 6-star legendary gear. But you need to complete 3-8 Mystic on 3-8 Mystic in just 3 turns. Because that's where they want you to farm for XP. That's where they want you to farm for XP. That's where the game said this is your farming area. If you could farm this area fast in a hurry, you would get a lot of XP. Alright? And they tell you Zatlux is a strong area of effect nuker who might clear it quickly. Zatlux along with Zachary should get you where you need to go in order to get that done. So you got 2 more heroes to work on along with the 4 that I gave you. But once you get those done, you should be good to go. So if you're stuck of anything of the sort, hit me up in the comment section and I will definitely see what I could do about teaching you how to cheese your way from point A to point B. Until the next one, bye.